Hello and welcome to another episode of Redefining Work. It is good to be back with these videos. I've been out traveling and battling bronchitis, so unfortunately haven't had a chance to record these, but good to be back in the host seat this week. And there's a lot going on, so welcome to a new edition of Redefining Work. I'm your host, Lars Schmidt. Welcome to a new edition of Redefining Work. It's great to be back in the host chair again after some travels and a bit of a battle with bronchitis. There's been a lot going on, and I want to break down a few of those things for you in this week's newsletter. There's a few resources that I want to spotlight this week that are definitely worth your time. The first one is an open source resource and template on supporting employees through grief and loss, shared by Jenny Rogerson over at Canva. They've been pretty incredible at creating some great support resources for the HR and people community, and this is a really powerful template that I think you're going to want to bookmark and reference. So this one's definitely worth your time. I also want to spotlight my friend Hung Lee. He, in All Things Recruiting Brainfood, which is another phenomenal newsletter. So if you're not subscribed, you can actually find a link to that here in Substack. Definitely recommend that. But he usually curates a master list of events every year, which, especially from a global perspective, I find to be the most comprehensive. And so the big Brainfood list of events for 2023 is now live. So if you're planning your travel or conference schedule for 2023, this is a great starting point for you. They've got a lot of good stuff there. And I also want to spotlight an article on Hubspot. Hubspot is a frequent contributor to the newsletter, and it's because of a lot of the work that Katie Burke and her team are doing. But there was a great article spotlighting how they got half of their employees to sign up for mental health benefits and support. And so, again, I think that in this new world of work, this is another pillar of employee support and benefits. And it's not always one that's easy to get employees to sign up for. And so I think they've done a lot of great role modeling from leadership down and just had some incredible adoption of those programs within the organization. Outside of kind of industry news, there's a couple elements of Amplify Academy news I want to share wrapping up this newsletter. So for one, last week I had the privilege of announcing the guest instructors for the upcoming golf cohort of the Amplify Academy, which will run in February. This is an incredible list of guest speakers. Lauren I. Schuster from the Lego Group, Katarina Berg from Spotify, Tiffany Stevenson now of Weight Watchers, and Nelly Peshkov of Reddit. So this is your opportunity to have a immersive learning experience in the broader cohort experience where we cover leadership, DEIB, innovation, and strategy, but also your opportunity to have an audience with each of these leaders for an open AMA forum to ask any questions that you may have about your work and to learn from them directly. So registration is still open. You can learn more about that on the amplifytalent.com website. You'll definitely want to check that out. Also, if you have any L&D budget for the remainder of the year that will expire at the end of the year and you're looking for developmental resources, I strongly encourage you to check out the Amplify Academy. So the Amplify Academy is a robust both AI learning lab with over 450 courses, resources, and templates, and community, a robust global Slack community of peers and practitioners, all kind of supporting each other as we navigate this new world of work. Within the community, next year there'll be things like mentoring hours, weekly mentoring hours with me, guest speakers, and a lot more. And the courses that you'll find in the Amplify Academy and the Learning Lab are courses you won't find anywhere else. So you can learn more about that as well on amplifytalent.com. And again, I think as we go into 2023, really focusing on your own growth and development as a practitioner are key. And this academy was specifically designed for this new world of work and helping people build both the learning, agility, and growth that they need on that side, as well as the community that you need and the peer network you need to really thrive in the new world of work. And the last thing I want to mention, and I'll share more details on this next week, but I'm really excited to introduce the founding team of the new Amplify Academy Diversity Council. This is an initiative that I've been really excited about since launching the Academy last year. And we are going to be announcing the founding team as well as some scholarship programs for the Amplify Academy and the cohort specifically in 2023. So, as we all know, access to developmental opportunities is inequitable within the HR field and within society in general. And so the Diversity Council is really tasked with creating more opportunities to create access to developmental opportunities for underrepresented minority practitioners. And I'm really excited about the work that's ahead for the Amplify Academy in 2023. So more details on that coming next week. But in the meantime, you can get the links to all the articles I referenced in the show notes here on Substack. And that's a wrap for this week. So again, good to be back. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you next week.